The hashtag Oli out is as trending as the hashtag shot on iPhone. Every 5 days it keeps coming. And I'm very sure that anyone who says trust the process, give him some time, it's not his mistake, or says Oli in, you are a double agent. You're a double man. I want to know how much City paid you, but or how much any other club in the Premier League paid you, but for sure, you're not a United fan. When the pressure gets to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's head, Manchester United do nothing but drop dead. Today, for the first time in 33 matches, we have seen Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Manchester United team lose to Aston Villa. We have seen a humiliating loss where Bruno Fernandes, yes, he's my favourite player, failed to take a penalty. He kicked the ball not into the goal. He kicked it all the way out of Old Trafford to Villa Park. Straight, that ball went and landed in Villa Park's goal. There also it missed. But why should we bank on the penalty? Why should we bank on the penalty when we have Cristiano Ronaldo, when we have Paul Pogba, when we have David De Gea, when we have Rafael Varane, when we have an informed Shaw, when we have Maguire? Yes, they both were injured. But so what? But so what? We were the worst team today. Worst team. Yes, Chelsea also dropped points. Who are they playing? Title contenders Manchester City. And we have a team with the best player in the world, and we fail. Honestly, I have never been more angry at Manchester United. There are people who say Ole has done so much. What has he done? He has got us to lose against Aston Villa. He has got us to lose against West Ham in the Carabao Cup, exit in the third round. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should be fired. Fired out of his job. He was a good player, but sorry, my man Oli, you're not good enough for this job. This job requires you to give it your all. And with starting Fred day in and day out over a Van de Beek who has given it his all, you don't deserve to wear the badge. You don't deserve it. I'm not going to blame Bruno. Bruno is one of our best players, if not the best. He's the best of the best. Probably even the best in the Premier League, and I'm open to have this debate with people who say KDB is better. But he missed a penalty. With a 93% success rate, he has a 93% success rate. Ronaldo has 83, mind you. Ronaldo has 83. He had a 93% success rate. He missed it. You know that happens. He skied it. You could see the look of disappointment on his face. But why are we banking on the penalty? Why are we, when we're such a good team at home, waiting for a penalty to be given to us, not during the match, but during extra time? Is that what it's come to? Is that what United has fallen to? Because what we're doing right now is, there's this extra pressure on Fernandes that if I mess up the penalty now, someone else is gonna take my penalty duty. Is that what we're trying to do? Mino Raiola, Paul Pogba's agent, was saying if Paul Pogba wants to extend his contract, he's going to ask for 480 million. All the Manchester United players and all the Manchester United all the Manchester United training, coaching staff, manager, you don't deserve the money. Sack all the wages. Sack all the wages, bloody. For 1 week. Not for 1 week, for 1 month it should be sacked. And I don't get, Ole, I wanna address this to you. You are the worst manager. Jose Mourinho was better. Why? He took a horrible Tottenham Shitspurs Chicken Ball FC club to the finals of Carabao Cup. You got us knocked out in the third round. You! And I'm not going to blame the players. We have the best squad in the Premier League. We have the worst manager in the Premier League. You bring David Moyes. You bring Smith. You bring Tuchel. You bring Pep. They will rule Europe for 3 years with this side. But Oli, you're not capable of that. You are not. It's sad to see Ronaldo is coming to a club that's probably going to play, hopefully going to play Europa League this season. Hopefully. This season we'll play Europa League somehow. Next season though, I don't know. Hopefully we don't become Arsenal, who we are making fun of. That Courtney Hawes header was the best header I've ever seen in my life. He was imitating Kai Havertz's header against Liverpool. For those who didn't see the match, he was imitating. But what I want to ask Ole, 28 shots, 4 on target. There is a big goal right in front of us that that United players need to shoot at. Is that not visible? Are you not able to look at the goal and score? Or is the pressure of what Emi Martinez did in the Copa America final against Brazil or against Colombia really up there, that even someone like Bruno Fernandes was not able to deal with it? We dominated possession 60%, dominated passes 402 to 206, dominated accuracy by 16%, and we had less fouls. I don't see what more we could have done. But what more we could have done, I don't see it, because Ole should have seen it. Ole should have seen it. You should have seen it coming. You were the manager. You were the manager of the best club in Europe, with the best team. And you do not deliver such horrible performances, such ghatia performances, day in and day out you're giving to us. What did we do to deserve this? For those of you who will come and attack me for being a plastic fan, I'll tell you, I've stuck through this club as we lost to Everton, as we lost to Istanbul Başakşehir. That cost us the bloody Champions League tier. I sat through as we lost to fucking young boys from Switzerland, as we got knocked out in the 3rd round, as we bottled the title race when we were first and Man City 4th last year, December 2020. And you're still going to tell me that Ole with Jadon Sancho, who he doesn't start. Yes, I get it. He is having a horrible show. But let me tell you about Kai Havertz, who is now in the form of his life. 25 games he took to score 1 goal. 25. Chelsea persisted with him. And Chelsea persisted, and now look at him, scoring one of the goals of the month. Until you stop persisting with bloody Fred the Red, who is nothing but a man who should be exported, who should be deported, who should be thrown out of England. Throw the bloody guy out of England. I've never been this angry at Ole, but Ole, you're out. You're an absolute shambolic coach. You're useless. The amount of times you've said Ole out, the amount of times it's being trending in the news. Honestly, this is a hashtag that comes day in and day out, week in and week out, because you are the worst coach Manchester United has seen. You are the bloody worst coach. Jose Mourinho won more Champions League games than you. You know it. This guy is a bloody disgrace to the uniform. Talking about the match, we got battered and embarrassed. We got outclassed, outplayed by an extremely wonderful Aston Villa. What can we do? We have had 55 shots in our last 2 games. 55 shots. Can you believe this? Which other club will have 55 shots in the last 2 matches? Which other club? And now let us also see. We have also won 5 of our 11 games. We have less than a 50% conversion rate in our games. We're not winning. And the reason for this is a man who smiles every time we got the penalty. He was smiling. We were trailing in the 88th minute. He was smiling. What is that smile for? Are you laughing, Buddha? No, because you don't bring any happiness to the club. All you do is you bring sorrow and you bring battering and embarrassing losses to the club. Get out of my club. Ole is the worst coach in Manchester United. He must be sacked immediately. We have world class stars, and we look amateur. I'm very unsure of what to make of this club, but I am very sure of one thing. For those of you who call Greenwood selfish after what he did today, go and jump in a well. Please go and jump. Please. If you are unable to jump, give me a call. I will take you and I will throw you inside that well. Greenwood was not selfish. He had the most shots. Apart from Pogba, he had the most shots next to the goal. He is always there to give his best in the club. Before you blame him, retrospect. What a player he has been. Scored throughout the month of August, he scored. We would not have won Wolves if it were not for him. We wouldn't have got draw against Southampton. Ole out. As simple as that. Simple as that. Because honestly speaking and honestly telling, with this side, if we are losing to possible Europa League contenders next season, then I don't know what to say. Actually, I know what to say. I know to say. And what I should say is, Ole, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. You don't deserve to play for our club. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve to play for United. And I know I'm saying play. He plays for the club by managing the club. But I think he has signed a deal with City. And I'll tell you why. The way he is playing is very suspicious. What? He is making us lose these matches. Meanwhile, City are getting the points. I'm not saying some stupid conspiracy theory and all. You can keep that to yourself. But he needs to look here. Unfortunately, here is, I have a lot of hair here. And inside I have, a little bit of a brain. Unfortunately for Ole, it's all filled with sawdust. Right? So, Ole, if you can, get Ronaldo to give you some of that brain, would be helpful. If not, get the fuck out of my club. Again, talking about the match, we were outplayed by Dean Smith's Aston Villa. We were outplayed. And people will say, Ole Gandu Chutia, Ole Gandu Solskjaer, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You say whatever you want. I'm not going to personally insult him. He has zero tactics. He has proved that he has said also that he has zero philosophy. He has the world-class players, but he wants to go with the fucking double pivot. Why would you want to go with the double pivot? When you have a defense of Varane, when you have a defense of Maguire, when you have the form of his life, David De Gea at goal, why would you want that bloody moron in Fred the Red, who every time before Manchester United match, he'll put photo of his jersey? You want him. Ole has no plan B. Maguire injured, put Lindelof. Papa Lindelof should defend. I'm not saying the substitution was bad. Substitution was the right substitution. But he had no plan B. He's never prepared because he thinks that Fernandes, that Ronaldo will step up. And today, how many points Fernandes and Ronaldo got? FPL with being my captain, totally both they got 9 points. 9, totally. Should have started Emmanuel Dennis instead of him. But Ole will never learn. Because honestly, this club is going down the drains, down the garbage with Ole. Get Zidane in. Get Conte in. And for any of you who want to debate me, who are saying, oh, Ole is the best, look at him. He got us from Fellaini and Alexis Sanchez to Ronaldo and Cavani and Greenwood and Rashford. That is a fucking manager's job. Disappointed, but not surprised. Trust the process, right? You gotta keep doing that. Sad.